Hello, I'm Claudia Hi from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Wednesday, the 3rd of November, 2021. It's kind of nice that the first was on a Monday because it's very easy to know what the dates are. Sometimes I struggle with that. And so, yes, it's the energy update for Wednesday, the 3rd, and I've got a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. Would love to see you in that. In that, I do general channeling for the collective, but I also give mini reads as well. So if you've got a question for your higher self, if you want guidance on a particular area in your life, or if you just want general guidance, then come along in there. Those mini reads are by donation. If you want a private reading with me, they're available from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that up there. You can find a link for that in the description box as well. It's raining heavy, really heavy. So sorry about the noise, but I'm powerful, but I'm not that powerful to stop the rain yet. On the verge of something that's giving me goosebumps. We're on the verge of something incredible. Big change happening in our lives. Of course, there is this Scorpio season. I love Scorpio season. How about you? Let me know in the comments. I love Aries season. I love Scorpio season. My favorite time, energetically. It's raining really hard. It's rainy season. It's monsoon season now. And yes, there we go. What else have we got in the energies today? So I can wear my jeans again. My clothes. Cools down. 25 degrees in here. Brrr, it's cold. Gets to about 24 degrees. And here in the tropics, it's about as cold as it gets. Illumination. So you're hearing news about something that illuminates you to something that you're on the threshold of. So this is about hearing news that gives you illumination. So you're going to get that job, or that relationship is about to happen. Someone invites you on a date, that kind of thing. The relationship starts tomorrow, something like that. You're on the threshold of it, and you're well aware of it today. It's not just imagination today. You've been illuminated to it. In other words, there's some kind of information coming in to let you know that it's on. It's on. What else is in the energies? Woo! Yes, it's on. It's on. What have you been waiting for? Let me know in the comments. What have you been waiting for? Because it's on today. Or you're on the threshold of it, but you're hearing about it for sure. It's exciting. What else? At last. Hanged man. Changing your mind about something. Different perspective. Got a new perspective on something. Shifted your perspective on something. Or you need to shift your perspective on something. Perspective. What else? Two of Pentacles, balancing things up or weighing things out, looking at two sides of the equation. That could be how you're changing your mind about something. You're seeing both sides of things now. Again, I don't know what this pertains to in your life. I just know the energies that I'm reading here. And the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, the one that has their boundaries up. So when we are wounded, we have to protect ourselves completely. So you might hermit away to protect yourself completely. But when you're in that Queen of Swords energy that I talked about yesterday and the day before as well, so you're able to protect yourself in the moment, you don't have to hide away at home. You don't have to have your barriers up to anyone and everything, because you can trust yourself to have your barriers up in that moment. And so you can let anyone in, but as soon as they show you a red flag or a toxic thing or whatever it is, you can say no and practice those boundaries that I talked about 2 days ago. And so this is when you can drop those barriers. You don't have to have that fence up anymore. You don't have to be worried about everyone anymore. It can be open. That's how we've got to go through that empowerment stage of being the Queen of Swords to be able to be a healthy Queen of Cups. If we haven't become the Queen of Swords, then we're an unhealthy Queen of Cups. We're open to just anything, and that's like a doormat, right? And so there's something in today about being able to drop that, the all exclusive boundaries that we've had, excluding everyone. Maybe you've been hiding away. Page of Wands, what is this? Well, I've got the Page of Wands here. News of exciting news coming in on the threshold of something that you were missing before. You were missing out on it before. could have been bored waiting for it as well. Like when's it going to happen? Exciting news coming in. It's first card out is exciting news. That's what I was getting from these as well. Exciting news coming in. Something that you've been waiting for, something that you felt maybe that you were going to miss out on forever, that was never going to happen. Getting news about it. That card jumped out. What was that? It went back in. Perception. Hangman. We've got that coming up next, so we don't need that out twice. What's this? Page of Wands and the Four of Emotions. Stripping illusions. Oh, so it's something that you felt you were missing out on before, that you were delusional about. You thought you were delusional about it. You thought, like, it's never going to happen. I'm kidding myself. It's never going to happen. Now, it's happening. Isn't that the way? It's when we give up on something, it's like, oh, well, it's never going to happen. I give up on it now. I quit. I'm going to stop trying to manifest it. It's just never going to happen. And when we do that, then it manifests. It was the way. So it suggests that we were holding ourselves back by holding on to something too tight there. So, hangman, changing your mind. Well, maybe it is possible then. Hangman. Why have I got the hangman out here? Oh, well, it's about a relationship for a lot of you. I won't take that one, but it's kind of justice. It's your justice. It's your person. It's someone coming in with a love offer here. It feels like you've just given up on it. And then you get the exciting news that it's on. It's on. So someone asked you out on a date. That's what I was getting. You hear about it today, but the date's going to be tomorrow. Reunion of souls is behind that. It's someone that's very important to you. Maybe someone you've had a past life with. Someone's coming to visit you. Someone's going to go on a date with you. You hear about it today. Something that you'd given up on. Hey, so somebody you'd given up on. Two of Pentacles. Having to balance yourself. Oh, this could be about that excitement. It could be very exciting and just having to calm yourself down, you know. It could be about that. But there's something that needs to be weighed up here. Weighing up all the options, seeing both sides of the equation. I've been strong in that. So your perception, your hanged man, your perception could be all over the place today about this. Seeing both sides of it. I mean, there was obviously a reason that you'd given up on someone or something here. Maybe it was just, it didn't seem like it was manifesting, but there might have been other reasons there. So you could just be seeing other people's perspective of this, but having to be strong in that too. Other people could have a perspective on what this exciting thing is for you. Like, oh, you shouldn't want that. I remember when I was moving to Australia from the UK, some of my friends were like, oh, I was heading to a much better life, right? And some of my friends were like, you shouldn't even want that. Why not? A fun life? Are you kidding me? Of course I want that. So yeah, people could have a different perspective to you on all of this. So you're going to have to stand strong in your perspective. Know where you stand on something and stay strong in that. Now, I'm not saying never take anyone else's perspective on, but always prioritize your own perspective on it. And it's all good. So other people are going to have conflicting perspectives on things, but it's all good. Stay strong in your own now. So if someone is voicing their concerns about something amazing that's happening to you, so thank you for your perspective. But I don't agree with you. 9 of Wands. You can drop this. Okay. So this is how it could have happened, that you've dropped down your barriers to it now. So maybe you were wounded before and you hadn't realized that your lack of standing up for yourself, that I've been talking about in the last couple of days, your lack of having boundaries was a key to opening up and letting this thing in. And so you've removed those boundaries by having boundaries. Isn't that funny? You have these all-encompassing boundaries or all-exclusive boundaries. And when you learn to properly empower yourself in the right situation to the people that you don't want, toxic people, then you can open up, drop those boundaries, and then I knew it. Then be the queen of emotions. And that's the story. And then you can be fully open, is what I was talking about before. And then you can be the queen of emotions, because then you can trust yourself to take care of yourself in the moment. If something untoward comes up, feminine energy came out behind that, then you can be truly open. You can trust yourself to be open, because in any moment that it's called for, you can turn into the Queen of Wands and do your whole deflectobasis and say, hey, that's not on. I know I'm soft and loving and open, but you cross my boundary and you'll be sorry, mate. What's going on in our love lives? And I'm not necessarily saying that that's happening today, that you need to uphold those boundaries, but if once you're ready to, I tell you what, most people will not even try and cross your boundaries if you're strong and you're ready to enforce those boundaries. We had this card out yesterday, manifesting miracles in our love lives today. Wow. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Ah! Wow. Let me know in the comments who's been asked out on a date today. Date today. That's what it feels like. But it doesn't feel like it's the date itself today. For some of you, it will be. But it could be in a few days. Could be at the weekend. Oh, do you have to wait that long? Oh. Well, you're probably waiting years for this, maybe a whole lifetime. It's time to take action in your love life. And so say yes to it if you want to go on it, if you want to go on that date. Or say no if you need to empower yourself and say no if it's toxic or whatever. If you already know that you're not who you want. But just be careful about this wounded warrior that says no to even getting to know someone. Trust yourself. Go on that date and trust yourself. If they show you a red flag, to leave and say, no, I'm out of here. Thanks, but no thanks. Kindness, be kind. You're a humanitarian made of love. You're able to share that energy with others. There you go. You can be kind, but you can still enforce yourself. You can still, enforce your boundaries and be kind. You don't have to be a bitch about it. But it can be if you want, but, you might find that it backfires on you if you are a bitch about it. Get some karma from that, We don't need to be accruing more karma. Wow, we've got enough of it as it is. So, the golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Be careful of that. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. Yes. So there's dual aspect here. Some of you might be still in this golden mirror thing. In other words, totally susceptible to that, being the queen of emotions before you've healed yourself, before you've empowered yourself, and totally still available to that kind of love bombing. Some of you will recognize it, draw up a boundary to it, say no, next. Kind of an energy. Definite movement forward on the relationship front. Right. Oh, intimacy as well. Right. Intimacy. So how well do you know yourself? If you've been really getting to know yourself now and self-loving and all of that, if you've been watching me for a while, you will be. I can tell you that much for free. Into me, I see. So do you really know yourself? Are you ready for a relationship? Are you already had that relationship with yourself kind of thing? Do you really know yourself? Because if you do, then you'll be choosing, and if you've empowered yourself, you'll be choosing really well for yourself, and you'll be choosing someone that's very similar to you because of it. We choose someone who's the opposite to us when we're not really loving ourselves, because we like the things that aren't us, that we believe that aren't us. And so we choose the opposite. Opposites attract. But when we're really loving ourselves, we'll choose someone that's just like us. Companionship. I'm telling you, there's something going down in love here. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for healthy relationships. So if some of you are getting into those relationships, some of you are still doing the prep for the relationships, but there's a whole lot of exciting stuff going down today in these energies for those that are ready for it. Tell us more. Duck far away. Distant friend is thinking of you, maybe getting in touch with you as well, telling you that they're coming at the weekend to see you and they want to go on a date with you. Got August coming out. I'm not going to take the months. A fair man and a woman. So it's someone who's fair, someone that's balanced, or a woman. So if you have been struggling to, if you like men and want to get into a relationship with a man, and you've been struggling to find one that's got that fairness, that's, yeah, if you've just been finding unfair people, then you're going to be attracting a fair man in if you've been doing that work, those boundaries kind of thing. And for you guys that are interested in women, or women that are interested in women, you just got a plain old boring woman here. Come on, I'm not saying they're boring, but there's nothing, it's just a woman. I mean, not just a woman, you know what I mean? There's no qualifier. It doesn't say old woman, young woman, fair woman, whatever. It just says woman. So there's people coming into our lives. Whoa, whoa, diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Some of you are going to get engaged today. Whoa, and someone's leaving your life as well. I feel like it could be those with these unloving views, perceptions about you getting good stuff. Sometimes when the good stuff happens in our lives, that is when we realize who's our friend and who really loves us and who doesn't, based on their reactions to good stuff happening for us. You know, the ones that pull faces like that, they don't love you, they don't want the best for you. Get the hell away. Forces working against you, those ones, yeah? Get rid of them, cut them out, axe them out of your life. Okay, so think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly to get your answer there. It's just a bit of fun. Remember, don't make major life decisions based on that. By all means, come along to my live show, Psychic Cafe, and ask your question there, and I'll pull one of those out along with extra guidance for you specifically. Then make a decision based on that for sure if it's a personal reading. If you want me to use these crystals as well in a private read, then book in for a private read up there, and then on the website, click on the contact us thing on that page, and you can ask your questions in there for your reading. So how best to deal with these energies today? How best can we deal with these energies today? I'd say calm ourselves down, right? Because it's very exciting. Queen of Cups, open, like the Queen of Cups. For those of you that are ready, no, don't fall on the floor. Queen of Cups, so sitting there on your throne, being all open, you know what your heart deserves and all of that, be in that energy. It's like, yes, I deserve this. It's very Empress-like energy there. Got the Queen of Rings here as well, so she's the stable one. She's practical and she's generous and she's stable. Two queens there, and also the Chariot, direction and willpower. The choice is yours. Are you wanting to get onto that magic carpet ride here and go with it, or not? Willpower, make your choice. It's your choice, your life, your choice, your heart, your choice, your body, your choice, all of it, your choice. So think of your yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready. Your answer is no. Don't do it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment about all of this. Where are you on this journey? What's going on for you? Did you get asked out on a date? Is it dreamy, the dreamy one? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for all of your subscriptions. Very much appreciated. You allowing me to do what it is that I love for you guys. I really enjoy it. I'm very appreciative of that. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell. I do these daily energy updates. I also do 3 pick a card reads a week, and I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, and I'd love to see you in there. And so have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow.